Well, depending on where you were this afternoon, you might have gotten some sun, you might have gotten some clouds, you might have gotten some showers.
Yes, and actually I think today the best weather actually was along the coastline, which a little tough to do in the spring, but inland not quite as much sun. We do have one more round of heavy rain coming, but once we get this out of here, the pattern breaks a bit next week. So hang in there. Yes, steady rain more likely tomorrow night into the day on Saturday. Most of the daylight hours of tomorrow, it will just be cloudy with a few showers. But if you do have plans tomorrow night and especially Saturday morning, that is when the wettest weather is going to be. Visible satellite showing a lot of clouds inland, but yes, some sunshine along the coast, parts of Penobscot Bay and even northern Maine seeing a bit of sunshine today. There have been a few pop-up showers, even a thunderstorm in southern New Hampshire, a few little downpours that are barely moving. There's nothing really in the atmosphere to move them along right now, so they're just kind of raining themselves out around Leamington and Sebago, and a few more showers here around Route 2 up toward the Carabasset Valley. 61 right now in Portland, bit of a sea breeze kicking in now, 58 in Rockland, but still 66 degrees in Bangor. So widening out the view, we have two areas of moisture headed our way. This one here and this one, which has origins in the Gulf of Mexico, and that forms a storm which tracks right up into New England tomorrow night into Saturday morning. And that's really when the heaviest rain is going to be, after midnight tomorrow night through about the first half of the day on Saturday. And once we get this out of here, we have a good stretch of weather that begins on Mother's Day and brings us into the middle part of next week. So 8 o'clock tonight, still a chance for a few showers over southern and western Maine. This model may be overdoing it a bit, but I think most of the night is going to wind up being dry. We start tomorrow morning with a lot of clouds and a scattered shower, but I think in central and eastern Maine, most of the daylight hours of tomorrow are dry. They're just cloudy. Rain develops in southern Maine after noontime and slowly moves in. So by 6 o'clock tomorrow evening, light to moderate rain falling in southern Maine while we're still dry to the east and north. And then overnight tomorrow night, this overspreads the state, and there will be some heavier rain at times, especially into Saturday morning. This is the center of the storm right here at noon on Saturday. Once this goes by, the heavier rain shifts north and east Saturday afternoon, and we may dry out a bit by Saturday evening, but I don't think we'll clear completely until late Saturday night. Potential is there for 1.5 to 2.5 inches of rain. Our rivers are running a bit high, but they should be able to handle this. Some of the smaller streams may briefly rise up out of their banks in the places that see the most rain by Saturday morning. Marine forecast seas tomorrow 4 to 5 feet with a northeast wind 10 to 15 knots on the water. So most of the daylight hours of tomorrow we won't have heavy rain, but there will be clouds and a few showers that turn into a heavier rain by tomorrow night. Rainy for at least the first half or 2/3 of Saturday, but we won't clear out completely until Saturday night. And then Sunday through the middle of next week looks quite nice. And Rob and Chris, there could be some places that touch 80 on Tuesday of next week. Yes, it's going to be a total culture change.
All right. Yeah. Thank you, Ryan.
You're welcome.